Imagine being respected by everyone around you. You are successful, powerful, wealthy. You have the attention of kings, the respect of soldiers, and a reputation that follows you wherever you go. But underneath your clothes is something nobody can fix. This was the life of Naaman. Naaman was the commander of the army of Aram. He was a great warrior, highly respected by his king and successful in battle. But Naaman had leprosy. For all his influence and accomplishments, there was one battle he could not win. And surprisingly, the person who would point him toward his healing was not a king, a soldier, or a famous prophet. It was a little servant girl. During one of Aram's raids, a young Israelite girl had been taken from her homeland and brought into Naaman's household, where she served his wife. One day, she said to her mistress, "If only my master could see the prophet who is in Samaria, he would heal him." Think about that for a moment. This girl had been taken away from her home. Yet instead of wishing destruction upon the man whose household she served, she pointed him toward the God who could heal him. Her words eventually reached Naaman, and when the king of Aram heard about it, he sent Naaman to Israel carrying a letter for the king of Israel, along with valuable gifts. Naaman arrived expecting help, but when the king of Israel read the letter, he panicked. "Am I God?" he cried. "Can I kill and bring back to life? Why is this man asking me to heal someone of leprosy?" The king thought this might be an excuse to start a conflict. But when the prophet Elisha heard what had happened, he sent a message to the king. "Send the man to me, and he will know that there is a prophet in Israel." So Naaman went. Picture the scene. The great military commander arrived at Elisha's house with his horses and chariots. Perhaps Naaman expected the prophet himself to come outside, greet him with honor, call upon God, and perform a dramatic miracle. But Elisha didn't even come out. Instead, he sent a messenger. The instruction was simple. "Go and wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan River, and you will be healed." Naaman was furious. He had traveled all this way for this? He expected Elisha to come outside, call upon the Lord, wave his hand over the diseased skin, and heal him. And the Jordan? Naaman knew rivers back home that he considered far better than the Jordan. Why couldn't he wash in one of those? Angry and offended, Naaman turned around and began to leave. He had come all the way to the place of his miracle, and his pride nearly made him walk away from it. But his servants approached him. "My father," they reasoned, "if the prophet had asked you to do something difficult, wouldn't you have done it? So why not obey when he simply tells you to wash and be cleansed?" Naaman listened. He went down to the Jordan once, twice, 3 times. Nothing. 4, 5, 6. Still, he had been told 7. So Naaman went down one more time. The 7th time, he came out of the water, and his skin was restored. The disease was gone. The mighty commander who had arrived with horses, chariots, gifts, and pride had received something none of those things could buy: healing. Naaman returned to Elisha, and this time his attitude was different. He declared that now he knew there was no God in all the world except the God of Israel. Naaman offered Elisha gifts, but Elisha refused them, because Naaman needed to understand something important. God's miracle was not for sale. Naaman came looking for healing, but he left with something greater. He came knowing about the God of Israel through the words of a servant girl. He left, having encountered him for himself. And perhaps the most powerful part of Naaman's story is this: his position couldn't heal him. His money couldn't heal him. His military victories couldn't heal him. And when God finally showed him the way to healing, the instructions seemed too simple for a man of his importance. Naaman almost missed his miracle because he wanted God to work according to his expectations. But when he humbled himself and obeyed, everything changed. Sometimes, the answer we are praying for may not arrive in the package we imagined. Sometimes, God may use someone we never expected. Sometimes, obedience may feel too simple. And sometimes, pride can make us reject the very instruction that leads us where we have been praying to go. Naaman went into the Jordan as a powerful commander with leprosy. He came out healed, humbled, and convinced that the God of Israel was real. And it all began with the faith of one unnamed servant girl who simply said, "I know where he can find help.